Yeah, well, hello there, everybody. It's your good friend, nyskald. I almost used my old screen name. That would have been funny. Yeah, it's your old friend Narcloft. You know, that guy, you have no idea who the hell it is. Well, actually, most of the people who watch this show do. So, anyway, hi, I'm nyskald. I'm going to be drinking some beer and playing some video games. And that's Aki. Don't worry about him, he's cool. I promise. I've had trouble with some Draugr in the past, but you know what? It's a Draugr by Draugr basis, and I'm not judging a whole group of people by a couple of bad eggs, you know. And Aki, he's good folks. Keeps me company. So let's see here. Gonna be playing some Sons of the Forest tonight, as I do from time to time, and we'll see if anybody shows up. And just like that, there's the night guy. I always got somebody. I've always got you, my special boy. So, some Draugr might have a bone to pick. It's true. It's true. Some of them are have real rotten personalities too. Just thought you ought to know. All right. So when we last played this, first of all, that is a very weird way for it to have populated, but that's fine. When we last popped in here, we were almost attacked at night by these guys, but we jumped off the dock, swam to that dock, and then doubled back over here and slept through the night. And they've just been skulking about like a bunch of idiots this whole time. Isn't that awesome? So we're going to do it again. Just going to hop on over here. Wheeze them away past them. Oh, I'm hungry and thirsty, am I? Well, I'll have to do something about that. Something vaguely along the lines of eating some dried meat. No small sum of dried meat either. We need plenty of dried meat. And then I don't know, slamming an energy drink or two. Because sometimes you need a little pick-me-up. And that shelter must have made you invisible, pretty much. I mean, to be fair, it was dark out, so in their defense, they're not completely blind. Pretty sure that I had run set to a toggle, but I guess I could be wrong on that front. Can't carry any more vodka. What, really? You kidding me? I have so much vodka that my character doesn't even know what to do with it. All right. Well, that's just fine. We're gonna make a lot of Molotovs then. I never want to find another scenario in which my character will throw away a vodka bottle. That's absurd. Not to mention the fact that it fell through the ground or something, so that's kind of bullshit. But what are you going to do? Alright, I want to get the fuck out of here. Let me out of this thing. I just realized I haven't picked this clean yet. And yeah, I know he's looking at me. He's taking his sweet fucking time about doing anything about it. See you later, loser. What a wanker. So basically, if I remember correctly, we were going to go into one cave, and then I realized I was completely out of batteries and my flashlight would have died. And so I decided to do a loop of the island in order to grab as many supplies as I could, preferably batteries, which I've loaded up on now, so that's a good thing. It would be pretty hilarious if the gold card battery immediately died. That would be awesome. But no, in this particular case, oh, oh, oh. In this particular case, that does not appear to be how it's going to work out. That is, it's one of the women. They don't usually wander on their own. The cannibals are a patriarchal society and exercise strict control of the women folk. Okay, I made it over the rocks. That's a plus. Oh! That stuff gets really crammed up under your wheels, you know? I do also, there was something comical about see you later, loser, and taking off in a golf cart, the dorkiest vehicle that has ever existed. That'd be like me going, see you later, loser, and then taking off on a 1970s milk float. You know what I mean? It's just, it's not a cool guy move. Then again, I am not a cool guy, so that's fine. Okay. Do a little looking around in here. Yeah, it's hard to make a golf cart into a cool exit vehicle. It's like a unicycle. Yes. Where you honk a little horn and take off on your unicycle. Yeah, that's really not giving off the badass vibes that I was hoping to. I haven't slept in 3 months. There is something in the caves. Yes, I've gathered that myself. Also, if you haven't slept in 3 months, you're dead. You would not have lived through that, so... Don't lie to me, you little weasel. I like trying to get these all in one shot. Ready? Well, not like that. Yeah. Most of them. All right. A lot of arrows for free. Good. More car batteries. More solifite. Is there a use for solifite? Do I get to do something with it later? I suspect that I do not. But that's fine. At least you can break open barred doors in this, unlike The Last of Us. All the good loot in buildings, but Joel cannot remove a board. It's a frequent complaint of mine in video games, like Resident Evil 7. You were there. You saw. There was like a puzzle that I had to solve that was literally just two things balancing. It was two lanterns balancing. All he had to do was pull it down slightly, and the door would have opened. But no, I gotta go kill a lady and take the lantern. Like, fuck you. The fuck was that? I love hauling ass in a golf cart. It's great. Yeah, that puzzle was comical to say the least. Ooh! A boaty boat. What's in the boats? Replenished my stock of energy drinks. I'm so full on MREs that I literally can't carry anymore. That's cool. What does the road look like from up here? Do I have... Yeah, I've still got good clearance. Okay. I was worried that I might have to go inland on my little mobile here, but... Oh my god, if you could outfit this thing to be like a Pope mobile, that'd be so cool. Those canoes would make it a good pontoon raft. They certainly would. Just pick a direction and start sailing. One of the things I've noticed about this is that a lot of people arrived on this island via short-range vehicle. So that suggests to me that you would basically just pick any direction, because there are boats on all sides of the island. Short-range boats on all sides of the island. Pick any direction and begin sailing in it, and you will land safely somewhere in short order, because those were literally kayaks. They were motorless, short-range boats. So I don't think that that this can possibly be that far from the rest of civilization. Yeah, there's got to be a cruise ship nearby as well, likely loaded to the rafters with modern supplies. I would think so. Also, we came here in a helicopter. Our helicopter's not short-range vehicles. My understanding was that you could not go all that far in a helicopter before needing to refuel. Most helis are short range, that's what I thought. I know there's a few weird ones, like the ones that used to carry tanks into places and shit. Like that's a different story. This is the little golf cart that could, dude. Oh, and we brought her home. We're on the golf course. At long last. I saw something on the radar that I want to check out. It was up here. Yep, I was going to say it looked like a construction vehicle. And here we have a construction vehicle. Marvelous. Sweet. These caves always have unpleasant things in them. How are you for batteries, my good man? Oh, what do you know? You're fucking full. Full on rope already? Damn near out of rope shortly. Like not long ago. Okay. Lots of sulfite. Nothing else. So just a few boxes with some rope and some towels and such. What can I do with rope? Repair tool. Okie dokie. Now we got a repair tool. Sweet. Put the rock away. Put the skull in. Now we got ourselves a club. At least your hands aren't tied with surplus of rope. You were reaching. No, I don't want to drink that. I want to pick up the rope. Thank you. It's quite bright out here, apparently. See, the fun thing is that cave could actually be turned into a shelter for me. Like, I could make a little house in there if I wanted to. Well, I don't, so I'm not going to, but I'm just saying. That cave doesn't have to be a threatening place. It could be a warm, welcoming, inviting place. Oh, good. Okay. I can get a much better view of things. Don't flip, don't flip, don't flip, don't flip. Nice. Nice. Don't get stuck in the sand trap. Let's go. Let's go. Is that a cliff or a slow depression for me to go down? It looks like there's a road there and on the map. No, there is not. No, there most definitely is not. Oh, Jesus. What is this? What the hell is this? There's a helicopter. Where? I hear it. Ah, it's over there. Oh, shit. My ride. Come back. Thought I'd lost you. Let's get back up there. go towards that fucking helicopter. I want to find out what they're looking at. Gotta be something interesting in that general direction. They wouldn't be here if there wasn't. Is my battery dead or something? What the fuck is going... Oh, yeah. No, my battery's almost dead. Okay, well, there you go. Abandon that for... Oh, there's deer lying around. A golf club? As a weapon? Fantastic. Somebody did succeed in taking down at least one puffy with a golf club. So, actually it looks like a couple of them. Oh shit, there's little goobers over there. How's that? Pistol rail. Pistol rail. Alright, there's another golf club over here. So I'll take that and we'll keep moving. Possibly a red dot or holographic? Possibly. Okay, so, yeah, actually a lot of dead puffies. And killed and posed in the way that the cannibals often do things. So maybe it wasn't a survivor, but one of the cannibals who killed them? Hard to say. It's not how you play golf? Well, maybe you've been playing it wrong the whole time. Have you considered that? Let's see here. Pistol plus where's that weird rail thing? Oh, this pistol rail. Put them together. Okay, now I have a rail, and that's great, but like, what does the rail do for me? Is it a better sight? Is that what it's for? They're creeping around up in the hills. They know I'm here. I gotta go. Before they start throwing shit at me. Causing problems. Little goblins. Who knew gold was so... What are you talking about? I think those little shitheads are running alongside me. I can hear something that sounds like... No, maybe it's just the sound of my own wheels driving over something. I don't know. There's like a thump, 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 that I don't care for. Going along this path. Careful now. Try to find our way back home. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, oh, there we go. All right. Just trying not to flip it, you know? Is it, hang on a second. Is this the fucking place with the yachts? I don't want to go to the place with the yachts because I can't go around it easily in this cart. We're not going to go down here. We'll go back up. We'll take the next possible entrance. But we'll have done this good and tidy by the end. Into a tree. That's what you want. Right into a tree. Switched it up to mobile for a bit. That's fair. Where? Okay. So GPS. The gyps told me that there was a road, but it was. I turned a little too early. Did I ever tell you the true story of how I did that in real life? It was raining so hard, and I was like, I know the entrance to the apartment complex is close, so I'll just. It's here. It's got to be here. It's here, right? Yep. There's the sign. Turn right. Oh no, you turn right directly after the sign, not directly before it. And I went onto the apartment complex's lawn. This is early in when Indigo and I are dating, and I have just. I'm in the middle of the lawn. There is no time to. If I slow down, I will get stuck. It's wet. It's rainy. My wheels are digging in. I have two choices. The one choice is to be a sensible human being, slow down, come to a complete stop, call AAA, and have them haul my ass out of this person's lawn. But the other choice is to just lay my foot on the pedal as hard as I can and hope. And that's what I did, and it must have been heard from miles around. Just shoving the pedal down as hard as I possibly could. And I did manage to squeal my way across the lawn, digging huge trenches as I did so, which led directly back to the parking lot road. And I didn't want my tire tracks covered in mud to lead directly to Indigo's apartment. So I did a lap around the apartment complex, leaving a huge trail of mud through their whole parking lot until I stopped leaving a mud trail, at which point I was like, okay, now it's officially safe. And then I pulled into a parking spot, ran up to Indigo's apartment, knocked on the door, and when she answered, I went, "You've got to hide me." And she was like, this again, early in the dating thing. And she was like, "Oh my God, what did you do?" And I'm like, "I have destroyed your apartment complex's lawn. Absolutely ruined your apartment complex's lawn. I'm very, very sorry. I promise I'm not an idiot. It rained really hard and it's super low visibility." And I just, like, I panicked. And she started laughing and she's like, "All right, come in." But I genuinely considered, like, going to a car wash to, like, wash off my my wheels and stuff. She assumed it was like a drug dealing or something. Yeah, no, it was not. I was just an idiot who drove on the lawn. That's all. Good times. Happy memories. Trying to remember, is that my home? I think that might be my home. We're going to assume that it is. Yeah, Kelvin's there. Over the river and through the woods to Kelvin's house we go. Your ads are about to start. Oh, ads starting in 4 minutes, everybody. Just a heads up. I need to see Pat go full Walter White. No. Walter White, but he just makes artisanal mead. Apparently it's illegal to sell homemade mead. Is it? So I feel about your goddamn village. Fuck your village. Fuck your stupid houses. Fuck your bone stuff. Oh, shit. I say again, fuck your bone stuff and your tents and your boxes and your weird pits of blood. Yeah, there we go. All right, I was going to say, I got to be able to knock this shit down. Okay. Okay, ready? Now it's time to run in and nab as much shit as I can and then get the fuck out of here. Oh. Was it reckless to do this? You betcha. Am I glad I did it anyway? Yes. Oh, he's got a gold mask. There's a gold mask predator here. Oh god. Okay, they can knock me over. I gotta go. This was stupid. I'm sorry. Well, not really, but I'm at least feeling like this was a bad idea. I'm gonna go now. Maybe in some states. Hold up. Let me check. You fucking. All right. Now you're working my tits. Can't fly, can you? You prick. Never saw that coming, did he? I left them a golf cart though, so they could become highly mobile shortly. Slow down. This is not how a hang glider works, by the way. Just so you know. Pointing nearly vertically into the sky and just suspending. I don't think that's how hang gliders work. At all. That was awesome. That was a good time. Braggot is apparently a mixture of mead and beer ingredients. Interesting. If you're manufacturing mead or braggot in New York State for resale, you must be licensed by the State Liquor Authority, as well as have a permit through the Federal Alcohol and Tobacco Tax and Trade Bureau. Yeah, I've never heard of braggot before, but I don't like the name either. It's a little too close to a slur. Have some concerns about that. Sup, bird? Maybe it's pronounced Brago. Gotcha. We've had mead with hops. Maybe that qualifies as braggot. It's good. Like really good. Oh yeah, you can hit him again for more. I forgot you can get quite a few feathers out of each one of them. You can only hit them 3 times though. After that, they don't have any more feathers to give. Go. Good. Another seagull I see. He's already covered in blood. He's already dead. He just doesn't know it yet. You little shit. Marinate it in the ocean water for a little bit. Pick up some of that salt and some of those nice briny flavors. Ah, that's good stuff. Braggot sounds like a slur. Maggot and braggart. Not a great name at all. Yeah, well, yeah. And then of course there's the one for gay people that I don't like. And I don't think that's a good name for a product. I mean, I'm not coming out in favor of Scrumpy, but I feel like Scrumpy is better than Braggett, is all. I'll give up drinking Scrumpy and that lager and lime. But don't eat raw meat. What are you doing? Oh my god. Gotcha. I wonder if I can catch some fishies. Fishing for fishies. Here, eat that food I put on the floor. It's good. It's good for you. Historic reference suggests Braggot is a Celtic drink dating back to at least the 12th century. Braggot was a common and distinctive drink throughout medieval and post-Renaissance Europe, and today remains the traditional drink of Wales. Then it has to be pronounced like differently. It has to be like Braggot or something like that. My American tongue is making Braggot sound offensive, and that was never my intention. Put on some more of this creepy armor. There we go. Cover myself in meat. That's the best way to protect against enemies. Right. So, if I remember correctly, we need to go quite a ways up in that direction. What is the approximate time of day? Sun's on the wane. Yep, sets in the east. So sun's on the wane. That's fine. The sun can be on the wane all at once. I just need to make it to the place that I'm going, or at least to another bed before nightfall. And I think we can do that. I believe in us. I read that. Wait, what? Yeah, just the name refers to the malting process. I read that as the mating process. This is a PG stream, Indigo. For God's sake, there are children here in this stream where I play a video game where I stab people to death and their hewn remains are hung from the ceiling. Control yourself. I can abide all manner of violence, but basic human sexuality, no, unacceptable. Give me all the guts, just no birds and bees. PG, yes, it's a PG cannibal game. It's also a very politically correct cannibal game. Okay, we're near a body of water, so we have to be careful. We don't want to scare Virginia. If she's around here, which she sometimes is, we don't want to scare her off. So I'm going to put my gun away, or my spear away. So she gets scared if you move towards her with a sharp object. She doesn't like that at all. And I know she likes to hang out by streams and waterfalls. So we're just going to be real chill. She is. She's like a deer. She just wants to prance and not hurt anybody. Until you arm her with a shotgun and a revolver. And then she murders everything in her path with infinite ammo. See, this is the kind of thing that I want to make for our front, like, not out of actual bones, but like I want to make that out of like wood and then paint it to look like bones and then hang them up in front of our house before Halloween. And I don't have enough time to carve that many bones between here and Halloween. I like to imagine her kicking the shit out of all the cannibals using her ballerina moves. She probably could, but it helps if she has a shotgun and a revolver in her 3 hands. I hate those little fuckers. Just wandering around going, "Ah! Nobody likes you." She has 3 legs. Imagine the dropkick abilities. That's a really good point. She could be doing a dropkick and like flailing all 3 legs at once. And she'd send him fucking flying. It'd be great if I could combine this game with Dying Light. I always want to be able to do the dodge left or right move that Dying Light has. I hear somebody running around. It was a fucking squirrel. It was a squirrel. It's fine. Everything's fine. Like a boat engine prop with human meat legs. Just doing like a spiral through the air. Just drilling with the feet. That'd be pretty dope. Okay, I think the cave that I'm going towards is not the one that I want to go to. That's the one that I've already been to. But the one after it, right near the N logo on my map, that's where I'm headed. Need that immediately added to the game. There's got to be a mod. There has to be drop kicking Virginia. Like, why wouldn't you? Although I have deep concerns about looking up Sons of the Forest mods Virginia. I got a weird feeling there's going to be some stuff in there you don't want to see, or maybe you do want to see. I don't know. Charging my stamina. Just hoping I don't run into any of those little fuckers that jump out of the bushes, because they always startle me. Okay. This cave is super important because I think this is the shovel cave. And once you find the shovel, then you can start digging stuff up. And I know there's a shotgun you can dig up. That will make all the difference in the goddamn world. Having a shotgun will be a complete game changer. So if it's as bad as the Skyrim mods, it'll just be huge calcium cannons. Ah, fuck me! What was that? I got sprayed by a skunk. I was distracted by the term calcium cannons and then got sprayed by a skunk. And yes, that is a hilarious term. Yeah, as far as I can tell, like, the first thing that anybody in the mod community does with any game is give all the girls huge tits, or let me modify my character to make them like like turn the sexy meter up to an inhuman level so that they're actually like unattractive from how attractive they are. There's a point where it becomes grotesque. What was it? Where was it a Red Letter Media episode where they were talking about that guy looks like they turned the hunk up a little too high, so he's like handsome, but he's like too handsome, so he ends up looking like some sort of creepy rubber mask of a hot guy. "120% hunk." That's what it was. Yes. There are people who look like that, who are like naturally just like all chiseled jawbone and high cheekbones and perfectly smooth skin. And you're just like, are you a mannequin? Like, it's weird to look at them. Like handsome Squidward, yes. See, I'm a man of culture. Give me a modest milkmaid outfit from Oktoberfest, and that seals the deal. Easy to please. That's just fine. Is it just squirrels following me? It's probably just fucking squirrels following me again. I keep hearing footsteps. I like traditional outfits. I love the Norwegian bunad. It's like their regional folk costume. I like the I honestly like the most attractive character in most like medieval dramas is usually like the housemaid, like just like the regular. She's like, yeah, I churn the butter. Like she's just like the regular chick. Indigo, you wear makeup sometimes, and it's pretty when you wear makeup, and I like when you wear makeup, but I like your face when you don't wear makeup. Like I just think you're pretty, you know? So it's like, I don't know, I guess it's fine to put on a show every once in a while, to put on some you know, gorgeous outfit, do your hair perfect, get your eyebrows just right, and put on lots of makeup and, you know, well, not lots of makeup, but you know what I mean. Like it's that's attractive, but then so is also like, I just woke up and I'm a little dopey looking and my hair's messed up. Like that's cute. I like that. So it's one of those things where it's just like, if you find somebody attractive, you really don't need them to go bananas with it. Likewise, if they want to go bananas because that's what they want to do, fucking rock on. Go do what you like doing. That's the real crux of the whole thing for me, is just like people are at their most attractive when they're doing what they like doing. And there's something like uplifting about that. I don't know, it's weird. I'm a fan of makeup that highlights the already naturally pretty features, but people can do them. But people can do them. Can do them. You can do you. It's, for a second I was like, people can do them, and I was like, well, I mean, if with consent. But no, I get what you're saying. Where the fuck? Hang on. Because this is not the right cave. So, we're just going to go back to our little walkthrough here. And I'm going to get to the rope gun, to get the shovel. Cave 4, to find the shovel. Cave 4 is... Okay. We overshot it by like a good long ways. It was that first one. I thought, well, we haven't gone in there yet, so why would I have a cave by the entrance? And then I remembered or why would I have a house by the entrance to the cave? And then I'm like, no, you did. You put a house there and then realized you didn't have any batteries. Like, you put a house there, you saved, you were ready to go into the cave, and then you realized you didn't have any batteries. So... when people feel they're most confident and authentic, yes. And that's... for me, I just like people to be themselves. And I guess... you know what's really attractive to me is seeing somebody enjoy themselves doing whatever they're doing. And that requires absolutely no preparation. There's no point at which you need to be like, all right, well, I'm going to go look good doing what I'm doing. No. It's just, if you're having fun doing the thing that you're doing, like, there's a light in your eyes that isn't there at other times. And that's quite fetching. To my way of thinking. So I just really like seeing people happy. And it doesn't even necessarily have to be confident. Confidence was never a big selling point for me. I actually kind of like people who are a little shy, people who second guess themselves a little bit, people who are self-aware. But somebody who's not thinking about all of that right now and is just enjoying themselves in the moment. Someone who has set their anxieties aside, that's quite attractive to me. And I think when Indigo, when you and I went on our first date and we were doing like axe throwing, and you were better than me. You were straight up better at axe throwing than me. You were more accurate. You hit the bullseye multiple times and hit consistently closer to it than I did. And you were like laughing, and I don't know. There was just like a really positive energy about you. There's like this is a cool chick who isn't afraid to do something a little different. We went and got sushi, and there was one part where you put too much wasabi in the sushi, and I saw your eyes started to water, and you're like, oh dear, and you looked like, oh shit, I'm in too deep. And there was something charming about that too, that I just thought was really fun. I was like, this is a fun girl. She's just having fun. I like that. I was really glad that I went on the date with you. I had some Rice Krispies caramel squares. Ooh, that's fancy. I don't think I've ever had those. But really, they're rectangles, so it's a conspiracy. My God. Night Guy, you need to blow this thing wide open. People need to know. Alright, I think this is the cave with the 3 bodies in front of it. Yes, okay, we are finally here, everybody. I'm sorry that it took so long. We're going to go underground now, but the great part is that when you're down in the underground, you don't have to worry about night. Because who gives a shit? Insert the asterisk, it was aliens meme. Okay, so Rice Krispies, a Rice Krispies square cannot actually be a square, because a square is a 2-dimensional shape. So it has to be, at best, a rectangular prism. That is the most reasonable shape for a berry that you're going to get. But if you can get what's the word I'm looking for? A cube? Shit. If you can get a Rice Krispie cube, then you're onto something. I could fuck up some Rice Krispie squares right now, saying. Oh. Okay. Legitimately worried about how close that put me to enemies. Where is anybody here? No. Well, that was nice of them to not do that to me. Okay, and here's the part where I would have a lot of trouble because I have to go in there. Water in a cave. My mind goes straight to Lovecraftian horror from the deep. Tentacles sucking you down. Should be grand. What could go wrong? Sure, look. We'll have a grand time. Now, what the fuck? Mine goes to sulfuric acid. That's fair. You're swimming along, and then all of a sudden your arm is burning. And you're like, what is that? And you're like, oh, I'm not in water anymore. I'm in sulfuric acid. Hello? Hey, you know what I know about you guys? Is that you can't... So, coming down here after me does not pay off for you at all. And I am going to use that to my advantage several times. Come on down. Come on down, come on in. What's the matter? The water's fine. The droopy boobs. She got the droopy boobs. She's got great New York boobs. And now she's drowned. Okay. Quickly. Damn, they're hydrophobic for sure. They definitely are. They can't swim, and they apparently know it. So, let's see here. I gotta do a little. So what was I? Organizing something. Oh, right, bones. There's bones left and right in here. So I want to use them. Right now? It won't let me make any more. Legit won't even let me make any more bones. Bone armor. That's wild. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, let's... Hey, I found a wetsuit. Nice. That could theoretically keep me from getting cold down here. Hey, bud. I don't know how the hell you're still standing. I hit you a lot. At least the bones are organically sourced. Gotta make sure that you source your bones. Oh no! It's turned into an Indiana Jones movie on me. I didn't do this. Oh shit! It's like Goonies. Like Goonies? Goonies was such a great movie. I love Goonies. It's subtle, but there was a drop. I did see a drop. I did notice that it was that there was a descent. I just didn't think that I was going to slip and slide my way down it. I thought it was going to be a... I watched it recently. It holds up well. 80s movies actually hold up surprisingly well. Most of the movies that I still like are... I mean, they're a little bit corny, but that's fine. I see him, son. Let's see about this. What do you got here? I don't want explosive arrows. Some carbon fiber arrows then. Chip! Oh, that was it for the carbon fibers. I know there's more running around in here doing shit. The arrow does not go where you think it's going to go at all. Oh, wow, I killed his ass. Good. Don't you get up now. The arrows drift to the left of where you think they ought to. Oops. All right, now we're down to explosive carbon fiber arrows. That's not what I'm looking to use up here. See if I can make some fresh carbon fiber or some fresh arrows. I got plenty of sticks. I got plenty of everything else that I need, so I should be able to make some fresh arrows, and plenty of them. I hate their noises. The corniness adds to their characters. So many shows and movies made nowadays are either so sad and depressing and nothing else, and I focus on being as edgy as possible. It would be easier with a more modern bow, nice sights, and a proper weight setup. No idea why I typed modern twice just now. I don't know either, man. You're a weird guy. I just want you to know I'm judging you super hard. Here's a weird idea for you. This plus this plus this. Let's make some flamey arrows as well. Hup. Well, it's not letting me hit him, so. Got him in the neck. Got him in the head. Alright, who else? Put all these back up. Are we still breathing over there? I see a guy. I see one of yous. I'm getting it pretty good. I don't think there's anybody else. But if there is, my cookery here seems to do a pretty decent job of taking care of them. So let's chance it. Yeah, I fucked you guys up right and proper. Good. I heard one of these. There you are. All right. They're not putting up much of a fight. Hey, what's this? $50 bill. $50 bill. Secret tunnel. That ought to be one of my sound effects.
Excellent, Watson.
Oh, more money. Look at him there.
The blackguard.
Oh, there's two. I see it's both. I'll tell you what, why don't you come on over here and try to get me? This guy's called Fingers, by the way. Come on, bud. What's the matter? You scared? Gotcha. Gonna have to try for it. You're gonna wind up getting choppy chopped. Oh, there's a bunch of you down here, huh? Come on. Oh, okay. I got an idea how to deal with you fuckers. You kind of have to go around the water. Yep, you do. You kind of have to jump into the water to get me, don't you? This is, yep, that's one down. Come get it. That's two down. Want me to pull those out of you? Here, I'll pull one out. Ow. Now you're in the water. I got him.
The blackguard.
Irishman, the paleness of the skin they have is impressive. Are they Irish? Is that, do you recognize them as kith and kin? Damn. The downside to killing them in the water is that you can't pluck their sweet, sweet skin as armor. You melted in water. Must be a relative of the Wicked Witch of the West. Nah, they don't melt. They just drown. They wiggle around a bit for a while, but then... I hear ya. Oh, sneaky beaky style, huh? Tell you what, if you like it so much in that hole, you can stay there. Oh, look at this. toward a secret. There's one. If they threw a few Irish phrases out there, I'd consider them kin. If they were like, sure, it's great crack. I hate their horrible naked bodies. Oh, I'm just about out of stamina, huh? Oh, nice. So I don't know if you noticed this. My flashlight refills its own battery. It'll just move on to the next battery. I don't have to actually go into my inventory and reload it. That's fantastic news. Because I've been doing that all along. It's a terrible waste of time and effort and resources. Biner. See if one of them said, you will come join us for dinner. Go on, go on, go on. I'd be so... you will. Go on, go on, go on. I always want people to say, go on, sure, why not? But I don't think that's anywhere near as common an expression as I dreamed or hoped it was. Alas. Alright, so this tunnel looks to have been something of a distraction. An opportunity for some rope and some food, maybe, but other than that, mostly just a few horrible puffies. Now that's not what I was expecting. Hello, babies. Fuck you, you little disgusting little piglet. The fuck is that? The fuck was that? Did you hear that? It sounded like an eruption. Yeah, that was something big and loud. I mean, at least I got a shovel out of the deal. It's fantastic. What the hell? What? Should I go down there? Do I dare? I don't appear to be able to. Okay. There's no climbing down there, as it happens. There's an invisible wall. Sorry to disappoint. These cave systems are pretty grand in scale. These cannibals lucked down on finding this place. Yeah, they sure did. Alright, so they want me to go back the way I came, except I'm convinced that there was another path that I missed off to the left. So I'll check that out. I'm glad that your rebreather comes built in with its own infinite light, because otherwise navigating these scenes would be very, very difficult indeed. I just saw somebody run by. Is this not the way that I came? I went to the left and now I'm in a whole different ballpark. Marvelous. That's fine. I gotta have a piss and then I'll deal with this, but I'll be right back. Right, here we are. So I can see no less than 2 of those fingers creatures skulking about off in the distance. I'm absolutely not going to use this against them. I am, however, going to skulk. Oh my goodness, could I get 2 for 1? I just fucking did. That was awesome. Double kill. Means I don't get any of the creepy armor out of them, which is a bummer, but... What the fuck? Oh, Jesus. Legsy. Wasn't expecting you. This should make things interesting. 2? 2 legsies. This is a bad cave. This is a very bad cave. You're a little acrobat, aren't you? dodgy motherfucker, aren't you? I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting this to turn into quite the event that it has. Going to need to slightly rethink my strategy here. Some sort of land squid with human legs. Yeah, they're awful. They're really quite bad. I was not at all counting. It's charging right now. Again. Is it dead? Oh my lord. That thing cut through like most of my armor. Like it caused legitimate problems for me. But I now have an incredible amount of creepy armor, so that's good. There's another one of them out there someplace. Fucking around in this big open area. There he is. You get 2 creepy armor from those, which is pretty handy. Yeah, you ought to get more. They're fucking enormous. But what are you gonna do? Hungry. And thirsty. Good. There we go. Get some stamina back. Now let's get back to using my bow. I do like that you fuckers run around a lot. Ow! I'm stuck in a goddamn corner. I hate their... You hear the noises they make? That's the worst. Alright. Let's hope it gets log jammed there again. Just like the other one did. Yeah. Doesn't appear to be as log jammed as I would have hoped. Bullshit. I hate the fact that what it's doing is clapping the 2 legs together. It's still there. All right, every one of these arrows get a return on investment. He's stuck there. That thing would give you one messed up high five. Hey, buddy. Hang 10. No. I tried. Get all my arrows back. Nice. And I got a shitload of creepy armor. Nice! That room wasn't so bad. Just needed to use some Molotovs and some arrows. I wasn't expecting fucking 2 of them to drop from the ceiling, though. That was a little surprising. Plastic explosives. Batteries, bullets. Don't get me wrong, the place is loaded down with good shit. And what is this? Flashlight attachment. Aha! Aha! Now we know what the rack was for. So here we are with our luminous pistol. And those batteries are infinite, so it's wonderful news for me. A lot of light up ahead. There's things walking around down here. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Oh. This is where we came from. See, I knew there were 2 ways to go. Okay. Alright, so that's why there were all those arrows on the ground, because this place I already shot up. The fuck? Oh, hey, big fella. Sluggo appears to be stuck. Why don't we get him loose, huh? It's a free grenade. Finding raw arms and legs, good. I was like finding raw arms and legs. Those are highly sought after commodities. Better wipe your feet after going through there? Yeah, seriously. That would be so nasty. It'd be like all of this, like, loose, wobbly flesh. Like, I'm sure there were some bones in there, but he looked like he had, like... What the fuck? Oh, you're fucking kidding me. Really? Where else? Are there any more? Like a throwaway enemy. A nuisance. You know what I mean? I really want to play Stalker 2. I'm really interested in that game. Getting mixed reviews about it, though. Your character is going to have some serious therapy bills after getting home. Even the babies just threw themselves at you. Yeah, now that I mention it. I don't think anybody would be all right after a thing like this. Assuming they survived. And then there were the babies. Dozens of them at a time. You want me to just hop right down there, huh? Well, alright. Gets impaled on a stalagmite. No way. No way. Okay, and we're back on the surface. Fantastic. All those skeletons were the last people who hopped down there. Yeah, well... Oh, hey, bud. Why is there always one of you little fuckers hanging out by a cave entrance, huh? What's the deal with that? I'm going right back in the cave. I don't want to fucking bother with you. Where do I go from here? I got the shovel. I know where I go from here. See that pink dot? That's where I go. Immediately. There is nothing that I conceive of that is more... that I can conceive of that is more important than getting to that pink dot. Because that pink dot, I believe, is where the shotgun is buried. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that it's shotgun time. I'm going to go ahead and wash up a little bit. Being covered in blood is usually not good for you. That's interesting. Somewhere between me and the dot is an M. And I kind of want to know what that M is. But you know what's more important? Getting the shotgun. But it couldn't hurt to go find out what the M is, could it? New McDonald's for the cannibals. They're debuting the cannibal burger. You don't want none of that. You think you do. You are mistaken. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, but that made me really angry. I couldn't even touch him. It was kind of bullshit. And I haven't really made a lot of trouble for the cannibals up until this point. I haven't killed one of them so far. But now I have. Because that guy pissed me off. Slap, 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 slap. Rose. Oh, I see. I see what's going on here. I like how I'm one-handed shoveling this. Found some coins. My character is apparently the single strongest man that has ever been. Put the map away. There you go. And if this were Dying Light, all I would be concerned with at this point would be zombies coming up to me while I'm doing this. But again, I'm not going in there until I get the shotgun. And I'd be a fool to do otherwise. A fool, I tell you. Shotguns are essential for just about any situation in this video game. And indeed, most video games. In fact, I'm fairly certain that much of the problems in Nancy's Brew could be solved with a shotgun. I need to find a way into this puzzle box. Just blow it open. Problem solved, Nancy. Your move. Nothing clears a room like buckshot. It's true. Well. Me after the wrong meal, but what are you gonna do? Life is hard sometimes. We're not going down into the little cave until we find ourselves a shotgun. Food can be a weapon if processed through the wrong gut. And boy, is my gut wrong. Can I cut these down? I find them offensive. You ought to be able to cut those down. Give those people some dignity, for Christ's sake. They're dead. I would really like to have a Jinx Spooky. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Is it Jinxie Spooky? Jinx L Spooky? Is L your middle initial? What does it stand for? Now I must know. Hey, I'm doing pretty good. How are you? I can't complain. I'm in a pretty good mood. Friday night, and boy, was I ready. Jinx, le spooky, maybe. Boy, was I ready for a Friday. Honestly, just it's like we're going pumpkin picking tomorrow with some friends, and it's just gonna be chill, and it's gonna be a good time. Right now, hanging out, playing some video games, chilling out with my guy, making some dumb jokes, you know. So it's a good time. I just really needed a good time because I've been working and working and working. Frankly, it's boring as shit. So you will only make the finest jokes, you say. He says that. I'm afraid I'm going to have to disagree.
What the hell are you playing at?
It's Jinx I spooky. It's supposed to be a play on words with the I and the S capital. So it looks like Jinx is spooky, but with one I see. I see what you're doing. I like it. My baby, she's back. I thought you had left in pursuit of other activities. For the record, my baby comes from my friend Ryan growing up. One time we were driving we were on the school bus, and the lady who was driving the bus was getting really fed up with all the kids' antics, and so she, just to like kind of mess with us, I think, started going real fast and went over a bump, and it sent us like up off the seats, and the seat platform underneath me actually like collapsed. Like the seat, it's a rectangular cushion, and the cushion kind of flipped and fell into the hole. So me and Ryan bounced up and then landed in the hole instead of the seat, and Ryan went, "My baby!" And I thought that was the funniest thing ever. So I've been doing it ever since. That is literal grade school shit. All right, gonna need that to stop making that noise. Thank you. I don't much care for high-pitched repetition. Doesn't sit well with me. Hey man, I'm sorry you're dead. Also, I am gonna need this. Thank you very much. Team B, 3 of 3. There we go. Fabulous. Let's go ahead and load you up, huh? Buckshot. We're gonna put in there 8 slugging. Set ammo. Okay, we're doing buckshot. First time playing Sons of the Forest? Oh, good God, no. No, I've been through this. I've been through this a bunch of times. But I am pleased to finally have my shotgun. Now that I've got my shotgun, now we can go to that M and we can hop down into that hole. It is my first time playing Sons of the Forest on stream. It's just not my first time playing through the game. I played through it pretty early on when it like first came out, and ran into some glitches and stuff. And I find that it's a lot more polished now, but that's how it is with early access games. And I don't think that I've gotten to see like all of the features. Like I certainly haven't found all of the cool weapons and stuff, but I've seen a fair bit of it. It's a good game. It's a fun game. I loved the first one, and we played that extensively on stream as well. But I tend to kind of pick a game, play through that game pretty religiously. Like I'm gonna finish the game, and then I'll start playing another game. And right now I'm kind of bouncing back and forth between 2. So it's this one and Resident Evil 7. And Resident Evil 7, I feel like is a game that you need to do a longer stream for, because you need, like, it has a story that you're trying to complete and stuff. So I feel like you have to really commit to that one for several hours. And Sunday's the day that I have like lots of hours to stream. So I'm literally streaming after work today. So it's just like, shorty stream. All right, I'll play some Sons of the Forest. It'll be fun. Pick it up for a little bit and then fuck off, you know? I see. Awesome. I remember seeing it when it first fully released. Still some silly bugs and things. Love the story though. Oh, I do think it's a lot of fun, and I think it's an interesting, like, the fact that you have Kelvin and that you've got Virginia in there and that they can actually like survive and stuff. Virginia can end up helping you in combat if you get her geared up. So there's some really cool stuff about it, and I did some like diving into the lore, the idea of dimensional switching, and that the character from the first game and his son are here in this one, but they're not from this world. They came through the rift possibly. So there's some weird little theories about it online that I think are fun. And then of course there's the aliens shit, which I love. 100% the game before moving on. That's awesome. I try to, well, I don't know about 100% the game. Like, it's not always like I find all of the secrets and I complete all of the side quests, but I will try to play a game and like finish the main story. So like, we played Dying Light on stream, and I definitely did not 100% that because there's so many side quests. But I did play a lot of side quests, and then I focused on playing the main story so that we could kind of finish it up. So it was like, okay, I've been streaming this for like a straight month. I'm sure people are going to want to watch something different at some point. Maybe I should move on. So I tend to focus on the main story, but if I just love a game...
I just happened to look behind us and something is there.
Thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. But if I find that I really, really like a game, then sometimes I'll just kind of go berserk with it. Get in a little too deep, you know? Oh, nice aloe. Any more? Hello, dear. Sticks. Come on, there's gonna be a little more aloe. Come on. Come on. Usually when you pick one up, there's at least another somewhere nearby. They're real stingy with the aloe in the second one. There was a lot more of it in the first. Yeah, what did I play? What did I go really berserk with, Guy? There was a game that I got like super into and just like, oh, it was Subnautica. Like I just couldn't stop playing Subnautica. I played through the entire game in like a weekend, and then I played it on stream because I was like, I don't play more Subnautica. Can't stop playing Subnautica. Like I couldn't let it go. It's a really good game. Okay, now that we got our shotgun, we can go down to this hole. But there's one step first, because you never just go down into a hole. You always save your game first. You'd be stupid to do otherwise. Going. There. Okay, and I set my pistol as weapon number 4, but frankly, with the shotgun, I mean, so much for the pistol. I don't really need it anymore. Or ever again. Subnautica was fun, fairly short though. That's true. Subnautica's not a long game, but it is a really, really fun, really good game. Subnautica can be a long game. Like, the first time I played through it took me substantially longer than playing it on stream. And I think that was, A, because when I played it on stream, I didn't do food and water, because I was just like, it just gets tedious. But my original playthrough, I definitely had to, like, I made myself require food and water for that, because I wanted to play through on, like, the original mode. Oh, it's a little Roomba with a little ballerina on top of it. That's pretty fucking cute, guys. It's like it's doing a little robot ballet. Oh my goodness. It's running low on battery, though. You gotta get back to your power station, bud. pretty sure that shotgun is modeled after the Remington TAC 14. You know way too much about guns. Like, way too much. Hey, there's the power station. You can make it, little Roomba. I believe in you. You just gotta get down. How did you get up the stairs? You're a weird Roomba. Hey, free food. Mostly survival-based games, I think. But really just a variety of whatever I see others play that interests me. Been interesting playing The Hunter, Call of the Wild, COTW. I'm guessing is Call of the Wild. Are we sure? What does it stand for? How do I turn this stereo off? Forever. Oh, nice. There's another one of these printers. That's cool. Seaglass. Carl Planter. Nice. At long last, I have my Carl Planter keycard. No, seriously though, I want this. Can we stop? It's too loud. Alright, game, I'm turning you down. You did this to yourself. You brought this on yourself. It's a cool suit of armor. I like it. It's got a cannibal head in his hands. Subnautica is one of those games I love to watch but hate to play. Thalassophobia. Yeah, Thalassophobia is for real. I remember watching one of the other streamers who I follow. Her name is Zarola, and she played through Thalassophobia. No, she played through Subnautica and had a hell of a time with it because she's already terrified of the ocean. Yeah, I get it. Yes, I'm very excited. I should never have picked up the book. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's see, what kind of... Well, we could have the wetsuit. I'm not going to keep the pajamas. Can I get rid of the pajamas? Let's pick up this suit. Tuxedo. Oh, I can collect the tuxedo. Okay. I thought my stuff would be full. Anything else in here? Anything else you want to share with me? Technical data. Attention. This afternoon, it was discovered that a painting from Mr. Puffton's personal collection has gone missing. If anyone has any information, please talk to me directly. Hank. Thanks, Hank. Pistol rail laser sight. Ooh, I do like a laser sight. So got Call of the Wild. DOS 2 is Divinity Original Sin 2. Okay, I have not played either of those games. I'm not familiar with either of them. Is Call of the Wild like, is that a hunting game, or I think I might have heard of it. I could be wrong. And Divinity Original Sin I have heard of. I just haven't played it, and it looks cool, and I'd actually like to check it out. Oh, hey, look at that. Somebody trying to advertise their best viewers.
Your conversation really is most entertaining. If you would close the door. On your way out.
What the? Babies? I heard a baby. I heard one of yous. Guys, there's a baby around here someplace. Aha! There you are, you little fuck. Man, I love the inventory in the Forest games. Just full owning the fact that you carry way too much shite in the back, and it's fine. It is. Yeah! There's no way you can carry all of that. I've just got some legs and some arms and stuff. You know how it is. 3 car batteries or golf cart batteries. Sure, why not? An extra back. I'm carrying this all presumably in this backpack. So I'm transporting it around. 2 armory crates. Just got my creepy red mask. Haven't filled out too much over here yet, though. Still got some room over there. So, you know, we'll figure it out. All right, I got my key card. That's good. That was not the event that I feared it would be. It's been a while, so I'm not like 100% remembering all of the... Hang on a tick. Oh, bugger. It's getting dark. Guess it's time for a nap. Well, that did not... Oh, boy. You pointed the butt at me? You pointed the butt at me? Bastards. Call of the Wild is a hunter game, yes. It's got missions and a lot of achievements. I personally enjoy it, but if you take even a brief look at community discussions, apparently a decent few bugs in the game. I've never found one. Oh, it just depends on what system you're running and stuff. Sometimes people have like major issues with the game, and your system just happens to run it well. I've run into a couple like that over time. Let's see. So that was one location. Now there's another location that seems to be pointing me towards food. Oh, speaking of food, I ought to eat something. I'll need to have meat. I'll eat one of these MREs because I have never used them, and I keep finding them, and then I'm always full. We'll throw away these rotten oysters because we don't need them. We'll slam that soda, the whole thing. Just chugs it. I like that you have to sleep on a loose tarp outside rather than the very comfy bed ins. I did, and I couldn't help it. It seemed the right thing to do to me. That bed belonged to somebody else, my guy. How could I feel right sleeping in somebody else's bed? What if they came back? It would be embarrassing and awkward. Might not smell too great to be fair, depending on how long that body has been there. That wasn't my primary source of concern. Again, I was deeply concerned about respecting the property rights of others. I am, after all, an American, and well, what can I say? But property is everything. It's all that matters. All that ever will matter. I kid. Incidentally, Jinx, where are you from? I noticed you wrote shite. So I have a sneaking suspicion you're not from the United States. But you could just have some fun affectations the way I do. Reminds me of the Fallout games, can't sleep in an own bed. That always struck me as bizarre. You are unfortunately from the USA? Ah, so you and I share a like perspective on the current situation in our homeland? I try not to bring up political matters on stream because Okay, so here's the hot take. I think it's very easy for a person to say, oh, I'm not political. That's a super easy stance for you to take, and it's also a super lazy stance for you to take because it means that you aren't affected by the things that are happening, so life is super easy for you. So, of course, why wouldn't you engage in anything political when, in fact, the political affects everybody, and there are lots of people who are being hurt actively by the things that are going on, and that's a bummer for them, right? And we could talk about that. We could address that subject, but the reason that I don't talk a great deal about politics on this channel is because this is where we go to fucking chill. And I think it's very important. Hey, Hank, how you doing? I think it's very important that people have a fucking break now and then. And so it isn't so much a point of being apolitical so much as a point of just really, really trying not to rub people's faces in it. You know, we're allowed to have fun sometimes. It's okay. It's okay to relax. It's okay to feel good every now and then. So that's where I'm at with the whole thing. You're doing fucking fantastic? Well, I'm thrilled to hear that. What, is anything specific going on, Hacknot? The bats always get me. I seem to remember this cave. Yes. And not fondly either. I confess I'm a wee bit worried about the contents of the food and dining bunker. But I suppose we'll have a look-see nonetheless. Oh, Jesus Christ. It doesn't appear to have gone well down here, that's for sure. Bacon bites? I'm turned completely around on the matter. It's fantastic down here. Ramen, some crunchy flakes. What's all this then? Just loose meat sitting out on a shelf. Yeah, I'll pick that up. No, if it's not prepackaged, I'm not picking it up. Thank you very much. Bloody hell. Do not leave freezer door open. Do not leave freezer door open. Well, somebody did anyway, I hate to tell you. These Roombas are all low on battery. None of them seems to be able to find their charging station. It's very disappointing. Hanknot, you still have not informed us as to why you're fucking fantastic. I passed all my exams so far and just returned from a night out in town. That is excellent news.
Excellent, Watson.
I'm very, very happy to hear about it. That's good news. More bacon bites. Steak bites. Steak bites, bagel bites, pizza bites, bagel bites, egg bites, pizza bites, and bagel bites. Oh, okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Helvete. This is lovely. A hydroponics station. This reminds me a great deal of the weird ride at Epcot, Living with the Land. I don't know if anybody's ever been to Disney World or Epcot, but there is a weird ride that you can... Oh, hello there, you little fuck. There's a weird ride you can go on that catalogs some interesting concepts in farming, hydroponics, aquaculture, that sort of thing. And they have these sorts of hydroponic setups for growing their plants. Let's see here. Yeah, I get that 100%. I personally enjoy streamers who are willing to admit it exists, but also want to bring a safe place where everyone can get away from it. Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to pretend it's not happening, because it is happening, and it is deeply problematic. And we should be talking about it. We should be complaining. We should be expressing grief, and we should be making hell for them in every possible avenue that we can. But life can't be all fight. It's unsustainable. You have to be able to have a laugh now and then. And so I think it's important to try to bring a space that's calm and welcoming. But yes, I'm 100% with you on that. My apologies for the delayed response. My cats needed to be fed right in the middle of your spiel. Well, isn't that just cats for you? In fact, just about every time I try to talk to my wife, our cat, Rowan, decides that now is the time to get involved in whatever it is that she's doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. I'm missing like all of these. Well, he's riddled with them. Still just prancing about, though. Hey, listen, bud. Maybe you need something a little bigger, huh? Get him in the... Oh, you fucker. Yeah, I had a feeling. In the penis. He died from a dick shot. I probably would, too. That's fair enough. Let's see here. I had to put Rowan in timeout again. See, we were just talking about how our cat likes to be a bit of a fucker. Let's see here. I know I saw something over here. Something of interest. Yes. Yes. Well, all right then. Guess who's my new favorite? Don't get me wrong, the shotgun is absolutely the best weapon in the entire game, but I love a combat crossbow. She's very pretty. Guy and I were just talking about the reverse straw crossbows, which we think are very interesting. Cool looking weapons. There's bound to be something around here that we can test it on. Oh, well, it looks as though he fired on a lot of his fellow civilians, so that wasn't very nice of him. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me. I don't like the looks of any of that. I think I'll have a look around over here first. Put the light out, thank you. I would love to have a nice, relaxing evening with the kitty, but he keeps being bad. I don't know what it is about me going down in the basement to stream that makes him decide to fuck with you. And I'm really sorry about that. I mean, I know I'm absolutely the more strict disciplinarian out of the two of us, but it's not as though I chase and beat him or anything. I just... when he's being bad, I tend to go and be more intimidating than you do. It's the only thing I can think of is the fact that I yell at him more. See, that's faulty electric with a flooded base. That's a bad... we're in trouble, guys. I think we're in a lot of trouble down here. Also, at the moment, I'm entirely defenseless. I don't have the ability to pull out a weapon or anything because I'm too busy swimming. Which I have to acknowledge means that the enemies can't attack me either, I'm aware, but it still makes me anxious as hell. Quickest fix behaves soon. Water and electricity mix perfectly. Never once has it gone wrong. Well, with a large enough amount of water, that's true. It disperses, but I will say I love the Viking-esque theme you've got. Looks great. Oh, thank you. It's been a long-standing thing. I have 3 trips to Norway under my belt, and I have practiced the language. I have an immense interest. Really? I'm going to have to come back here. Is that it? Bastards. So yeah, I like Norse stuff. Oh! Oh! Alright. Maybe there's a key card in one of these side rooms that will let me in there? Something along those lines? I didn't even notice that side room at first. Okay, let's see here, very quietly. Oh, that doesn't look like a pleasant room at all. Those are the Puftons. I can see them. Oh God, oh my. She seemed to split into 2 of herself. What on earth could that be indicative of? There's the keycard. Good. Could I pick it up, please? Hello, yes? Oh, thank you. Virginia's keycard. A wild story. Plane crash survivor claims pharmaceutical company experimenting on mutated humans. Plane crash survivor. The character from the first game. What was his name? He was a plane crash survivor. This is where their boats arrived. They've left them abandoned there. Someone needs to clean this up. Perhaps they do. There's a picture of Virginia looking all sexy on the cover there. Residential bunker. Alright. I hope this one gets me into this last door here, because I really don't want to come all the way back here. Let's see, that's awesome. I love it as well, but I sure don't have as much knowledge as you. Well, it's just a matter of hyperfixation and focus for a number of years, and constantly cramming it in everybody's face around you to the point where they don't want to talk to you anymore, and you know, that kind of thing. At least that's. Oh shit! 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 Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Looking good, Mr. Puffin.
I had absolutely no intention of coming in and fighting this fucking guy. Bitch! Would you excuse me? I need to put on some armor. It may be a little difficult for me to focus on the conversation for a moment, and I apologize for that, but things have just gotten rather interesting just now. I'm sure you understand. That's all I have for shotgun shells. I can't reload it anymore. So whatever I do here, that's it. All right, let's use the pistol for a bit. Ah! You're right. I have got 5 slugs. But I don't suppose I really need 5 slugs with them both gone. It's just down to the normal puffies now, so. I was genuinely not expecting them to. Ooh. Yes, let's go ahead and tag some creepy armor out of there. Sadly, I think the puppies in this would have 57 heads and tentacles for teeth. Oh, God. I don't like that thought at all. Don't bring up bad things happening to puppies, my guy. Awful, awful man. Well, where'd his bloody wife go, then? She's got to be someplace around here. And I've got... Oh, God. Oh, there's one of the slinky guys. And dinner with fingers. And the twins. Okay. Edward Puffton. Well, I found his placeholder. Thank God for that. Barbara Puffton. Virginia Puffton. Don't eat that. Okay, so I don't get to pick up Virginia Puffton's thing. Fine. Bunker Residential. I know business meetings are pretty wildly boring, but this is a new level of extreme to brighten them up. They did go a little overboard, I have to say. Now, this is... Okay, so the lore behind this is that these people are aware of dimensional shifting. That they know that there's some sort of a golden box underground that you can get into. And it emits some sort of weird pulse, which causes dimensional shift. And while you're in it, you don't shift. At least theoretically. And so they were like, let's all go hang out around the golden box and experience the joy of the dimensional shift, which is what caused all the people to split and wiggle and twist like that, because it basically was like 2 dimensions were overlapping for a moment, and 2 of themselves were intruding upon themselves, which is why all the puffies look like they have 2 layers of skin, because they are essentially 2 people, like, wearing each other like an envelope. So that's what that's about. Now, why they... Oh, Jesus Christ. Now, why did Edmund and Barbara keep their clothes? That's what I want to know. I know business. They messed up about with an unknown tech, and it went wrong. That rarely happens. They were so busy trying to figure out whether or not they could, they never stopped to think if they should. What? I've been quoting Jurassic Park a lot lately, and I'm not even about to apologize for that. I love my kukri blade. It makes me happy, and it makes me feel safe. You know what else makes me feel safe, though, is this crossbow. So let's go ahead and... it's just babies. One to the noggin. God, that thing's easy to aim. I like it. Come here, baby. Baby! Jurassic Park is one of the best movies ever made. And I wasn't even trying to be. What's funny about Jurassic Park is that it was made entirely so that Spielberg could make Schindler's List. He didn't even want to make it. But the studio was like, nobody's going to want to watch a boring black and white movie about history. And he was like, listen, I'll make the stupid dinosaur one if you let me make Schindler's List. And they were like, well, all right then. And that's the story of how Jurassic Park was made. And to be honest with you, that's just fine. If that's what it takes to make Schindler's List, it was not even a bad thing. It was a good thing. It was good all around. Okay, so I have found the Puffton's. I found the food and dining quarters. I found the Puffton stuff, but I feel like I missed something while I was in there. Does anybody else feel like that? Am I missing a site? That would be awful. Imagine trying to scratch your nose with the whole other face on your face. See, that's why they're all attacking me, because they're miserable, because they can't scratch their noses, my guy. That's the problem. I love how much work went into it, like making the whole T-Rex animatronic. What I love is that it is a perfect blend of CG and practical effects. The fact that they could have just gone full CG. They were like, wow, look at this great technology from Industrial Light and Magic. And they were like, nope. That's good for far-away shots, but for the close-ups, we're going to need something that looks a little bit more legit. And so they still made animatronics. On top of that, the movement of all of the CG figures was done with an animatronic connected to an electronic skeleton. So they literally moved like little robot dinosaurs to make the CG dinosaurs move. Because the guy who had originally signed on to do the animatronic dinosaurs was industry famous for doing fantastic stop motion work and animatronic work, and they didn't want to insult him by being like, hey, we've got these guys who can do computer graphics, and they just showed up on the scene and showed us what they can do, and we're gonna have to ask you to go. Like, that would have been a dick move. So instead, they were like, no, we still want you involved. And they brought him in on it. Have I watched way the hell too many behind-the-scenes documentaries? Yes. Yes, I have. Am I sorry about it? No. I went to school for television and film production. This is kind of the whole thing that I wanted to do. I don't. I work in internal tech support for a major corporation. But what are you going to do? It's a great, amazing movie, especially for being released in 1993. It is the watershed moment of my childhood. it was absolutely world changing for me and my friends. We went and saw it in theaters multiple times. I adored that movie. I still do. To this day, if I wake up feeling ill, I watch Jurassic Park and I feel a little better. Because it was either Jurassic Park or Ghostbusters. If I was staying homesick from school, it was one of those two. I'd just be like, yep, I'm not going to school today. I'm nauseous and I feel like shit. Guess I better put on Ghostbusters or Jurassic Park, because that's the only thing that's going to make me feel better. I remember at one of my previous jobs, there was this younger guy who started working there. His name was Alec, and Alec was super enthusiastic about the job. He was polite, funny, likable. There was absolutely nothing wrong with Alec. I really liked Alec. And then he told me that he was born some year, and I was like, that's after the movie Jurassic Park came out. How am I supposed to be able to understand you or you me as a human being if you weren't there for that fundamental shift, for that life-changing event of Jurassic Park coming out in theaters? I'm never going to be able to connect with you. I'm sorry. And I was just joking, and he and I are still friends. But but I gave him shit about that for years. So I was like, "How you were born after Jurassic Park? Oh my god, how's that even possible?" I've got almost a whole series from Jurassic Park. I don't know a lot behind the scenes and stuff. What little I do know, I cherish, as it's my favorite movie series. Dude, how old are you? It's just a point blank question. How old are you? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I try not to make people uncomfortable on the channel, but I'm just curious as to your age. And I'll even give you a reason. The reason I ask is because growing up in the 80s and 90s, as I did, where I am an old feller, we watched a lot of VHSs and then a lot of DVDs. When DVDs came out, they all had special features. Behind the scenes, director commentaries, cast commentaries, all that kind of stuff. And so you got to watch all these little featurettes about how movies were made. And I'm telling you right now, if you missed out on that age, go out and get yourself a DVD player and go to a secondhand store, like a used bookstore or something. A lot of them have DVD sections, and DVDs are an absolute treasure trove. DVDs, Blu-rays, physical media, because we're also used to consuming stuff online. We're streaming stuff, and it's A, just the movie, and B, usually looks like shit because it's been fed through a machine to make it stream easier, so it's been re-encoded so it doesn't look as good. So for me, those old physical media are invaluable because then you get to watch all of those things. And I'm getting back into it. Like I literally stopped watching stuff on streaming, like mostly. And I have like a little portable DVD player that I set up next to my bed so that I can fall asleep watching DVDs there, or I have a DVD player hooked up onto the big screen television in the living room so that I can watch all of the old, like, fun behind-the-scenes things. And I'm just building a collection from, like, secondhand stores, like shitty. There's a garage sale where they were selling, like, records, VHS tapes, DVDs, Blu-rays, and then a whole bunch of other junk. And I ripped apart that fucking DVD section. Like, I went in there and, like, I walked out with a stack of DVD cases like this, and I was like, how much for these? And he was like, well, they're $3 and they're less if you get 3. So let me just count this up. It wound up being like fucking $30, and I bought like 20 DVDs or something. It was ridiculous. So it's my entire fucking jam at this point is just recollecting old physical media. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta use the bathroom, but I'll be back in a couple, and I'll talk to you soon. Night guy, I didn't see your message. You said you got to go because it's almost midnight. So thank you very much for showing up. I always appreciate you. Night guy's the mod on this channel, and he's my MVP. Night guy helped me set up my stream when I got my new computer to get this running in 1440p, 60 frames per second. Like he got on, watched me play games looking shitty, and let me adjust setting after setting until I finally found something that looked good. He just literally just sat with me while I fucked around with my computers. So Night Guy's the MVP, and he's my boy, my special boy. So we'll see you next time, Night Guy. Appreciate you much. See you soon. I have returned. There should be one that says rating the toilet, because sometimes I just gotta pee. It's not always about food. Let's see here. Looks like we've got a little meat thief. Gotcha. Always stab them more than once. You get more feathers that way. Come back in. Come back. I thought, ugh. No, I don't want to. Oh, yeah, I'll just hang up one of these raw limbs here. age that on a... Yeah, no, no thank you. Hey, bud. It's a casual arm in your back. Yeah, well, you know, listen. Sometimes you need a... Sometimes you need an arm. I hang on to them for a very specific reason. And that is for bones. There we go. Bones. Oh, you gonna go hang out by the fire? He's like, on second thought, no. No, I'm gonna keep moving. It's a good choice, Kelvin. It's a good choice. Stack up lots of bones there. No. Yeah, he is. He's gonna go hang out by the fire. Okay, bud. That's what company. What's comfy for you? I wouldn't. The smell of burning flesh isn't the greatest, from what I've heard. I have no real experience from which to draw in that particular category. I'll tell you this though, burning hair. Ugh. Burning hair is awful. There's that trend on TikTok or something a couple of years back where it was people were like blowing fire onto the back of somebody's head to cut their hair, and I was like, that has got to be the worst smelling barbershop in the entire world. I could not be convinced to enter that building. See you about to land, seagull. Hello. Come here. I knew it. I got him. At long last. It took a while, but I did actually get there. Ugh, can't with burnt hair. Yeah, it's so awful. It's so bad. But there was like a whole thing. I'd smell that walking down the street and go the other way. Yeah, absolutely. I genuinely, I was watching those videos. Oh, what are you people thinking? Like, this is inexcusable, but it's still a trend. Like, people still think it's cool to go to places that cut your hair that way, and I'm like, nope, no thank you. I can reasonably be counted out of that one, thank you. Alright, so we've done... We did a fair amount of exploration, but I still haven't found... Oh, the entertainment bunker. The entertainment bunker! That's what that blue thing is. I've been wondering about that one for a while. Alright. Then you know what time it is. I feel like a bit of entertainment. Don't mind me. There's an excellent metal album called Ziltoid the Omniscient, and in one of the tracks called Planet Smasher, the titular character, Ziltoid, says, I feel like a bit of entertainment, as he's planning on blowing up a planet. It does not go as he plans. Oh, you're not subscribed, so you can't hear me anyway because you're getting ads right now, aren't you? Ah, alas. A lad and alack. Well, that solves that problem. I was just about to respond to you in chat, and then you just subscribed so you don't get ads anymore. Fantastic. I was going to say, ads are annoying, but I run them once an hour for 3 minutes straight, so so that you don't have to see them very often. That way people get a nice hour-long visit, and I feel like that's a pretty good setup. I know people who run them oh, for Christ's sake. I know people who run them much more frequently, and that's not for me. Fair, I wasn't aware it was a full hour already. Oh yeah. Well, perhaps you didn't show up at the hour mark, but with those ads, see, the cool thing is that it shuts off pre-roll. So let's say that you just joined the channel right now. You don't see ads, and you won't until the ad break at the 1 hour mark. And let's say that you joined 15 minutes in. Well, you get 45 minutes without ads. The ads always run at the same time each hour, and that way, pre-roll is like the quickest way to get people not to watch your channel. Like when you click on somebody's stream and they get hit with ads immediately, like half the time I'm like, all right, see ya, and I don't bother watching them at all. So the best thing that you can do is turn off pre-roll if you want to be seen, if you want a chance at actually getting noticed. So I shut those off real quick. And yeah, it sucks. 3 solid minutes of ads per hour. It sucks. But it's the best that Twitch will allow me to do. It won't let me reduce it any more than that. I seem to be developing a cough. I hope that doesn't turn into something problematic. Don't mind when I get to streaming. Oh, have you done any streaming yourself yet? It's not for everybody, and it can be exhausting, or it can cause you to feel a bit of anxiety before you go live. Some people are even anxious while they're streaming. For me, the main thing is just getting started. I find that I feel anxious before I stream, and then once I start, then I'm just having fun. So I don't know why I get all keyed up before the stream, but I do. Just about every time. But it's a fun pastime. I've made a little bit of money doing it, but not an enormous amount. Not anything to write home about. And it's mostly just been about it being a hobby for me. Like I said, I went to school for television and film production, so I like media. I like media production. I've set up this little studio in the basement. I had to configure settings and get it just right, and had to worry about bit rates and that kind of thing. So it's just interesting to do. And then running my YouTube and my TikTok with all of my clips and my VODs and stuff, exporting file formats, try to make sure that everything comes across looking as good as it possibly can for the viewer. Checking my audio levels. It's all nerd shit. But for some reason or another, that's what I like doing. So here we are. A while ago, probably 2 years or so now since my last stream, but that was super shitty equipment. I've been trying to get in a good position where I'm able to comfortably stream before I start again. That way it feels right and I can focus on it more consistently. I understand that completely. When I started streaming, and I started years ago. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, no, don't get it stuck, don't get it stuck, don't get stuck. Aw, come on, man. Don't be like this. Don't be like this. Alright, that's fine, we can push it out of the way. When I started streaming, it was years ago. And then I went through a period of kind of burnout, because I streamed, nobody was watching. No, nobody was checking it out at all. And that made me feel really crappy, because I felt like, oh, well, they must not be watching because they don't like me, or because I'm not funny, or I'm not entertaining, or whatever. And I also got frustrated with some of the materials and some of the production. I have problems where like my camera would crap out on me, or my computer wouldn't be able to run the game at very high resolution. Just all manner of different obstacles like that. And I stopped for, well, it was a solid year. I stopped streaming and didn't stream at all. And then there was a period where I did, it was Halloween. It was right around Halloween time, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna get on and do just like one stream or two streams, just to say hi to people, see how everybody's doing, you know. And I was surprised at how many people actually showed up. I was like genuinely touched at the fact that a lot of people who had previously watched me showed up to watch me again. That felt really, really cool. And then there's just a bunch of stuff happening in my life. Like I was basically having a nervous breakdown. My job was killing me. I was having chest pains and my hands were shaking and stuff like that. So I ended up having to quit my job. And then of course I was working at the new job, trying to do well in that. So I couldn't really focus on streaming or anything. So it kind of just fell by the wayside for like another whole year. And then once I got back into a better situation, I was like, hey, you know what? I think I'd like to try streaming again. My wife and I got married. We have a house. This is our house. That's mine back there. I never thought I'd be able to say that because, you know, our generation isn't getting houses. We're all getting stuck in apartments. So things started to look up, and I almost view coming back to streaming as being like kind of a sign of my improved mental health, like a little personal victory. So it's been cool, but it has not been it hasn't been an easy road, you know. Let's see here. Yeah, it's a bit stressing to get started, especially when you're getting used to the equipment and software. That's awesome. Yeah, it is awesome. It's very nice. From what little I see, the wood and walls and the axe hanging. Oh well, this is down in the basement. Here. So that's Aki over there. He's my Draugr, and then I've got the shelf. I want to do something with the lighting on the shelf so that you can actually see the items on the shelving, because it doesn't look like, I don't think you can actually see that. I want to get a better camera. So obviously there's still limitations to the stream. Like I want to improve things if I can, but it's going to take time, and it's a matter of like, what can I afford to do, and not just what can I afford to do, but like there's other obligations for that money too. So like, I may have the money to buy a new camera right now, but the boiler could burst, you know. So you want to have a kind of padding, just to make sure that you don't fuck up your life. So that's what I'm doing. Is I'm just trying to be responsible and trying to do good as best I can anyway. Let's see here. So they got in. They killed these people. They killed everybody. Did they have to kill everybody? I don't think they needed to do that. I feel like that was excessive. There we go. Good. Hey you? What? Hi Doris, I saw on the list that you and your family have arrived. Let me know if you have time for a drink. We have lots to catch up on. Barb. I want this outfit so bad. Oh, hello, you little fuckers. I hate these things. Awful. Oh yeah, the good equipment takes a while to get, especially since you never know when the heater could go out or your washer dryer die, so on and so forth. Hey, you, I believe is one of the songs in this silly world. Is it? Hey, you is one of the songs? That's funny. That's what I always say when I see one of these. What is this? Can I break this down? Do I have to worry about that at any point? I can't even remember. I feel like at some point or another I get something that can like burn through that like a flamethrower. That'll let me melt that shit. But I really don't even remember. Oh my. Hey, Fingy boy. Come on, Fingies. I'm gonna bottleneck you through this door. Aw, man, I was gonna try to get him in the butt. Yeah, it's a whole thing, like the super catchy song of this dimension. Even as a commercial that uses the same tune if you listen to the radio. Really? That's hilarious. Where did Fingers go? I was reading your message. Now I don't know where Fingers is at. Fingers? Fingers? Ah, there you are. Nice! I didn't think you'd go quite that easily, but... Oh, please don't get me stuck behind this shit. That would be so dumb. Okay, good. I don't suppose I really need this light in here, do I? Can I get a drink from the drinking fountain? Hey, this is the exact model of drinking fountain that we had at the veterinary practice where I worked. Fantastic. I installed the new filter on that thing. Why did I find that so interesting? Hell, I don't know. Oh, you're not dead. You're just lying there. Okay, neat. Well, you're dead now. Point. Headshots are so easy with this thing. It's delicious. I mean this in a good way. You remind me of an old friend I used to mod for as a streamer. Oh, nice. Well, I suppose it's not a bad person to be if I remind you of an old friend. Gotcha again? I love this crossbow. This crossbow is my new favorite. Headshots left and right. Wait, it's reversed for you. Never mind. The point is I got headshots. I got them all over the place. Fantastic. Now we're in like the wellness spa. This crossbow could teach FPS games a thing or two. Seriously. It's like eerily accurate with just like plain sights. You don't need a scope or anything. Like it just has that little, and you just line it up right in that little divot there and you are good, man. Marvelous. Nice little cloth. I mean, oh, is that an isolation tank? It is. That's like, okay, have you ever seen one of these in real life? Because I haven't, but I've heard about them. It's a saltwater tank. And it closes, and you just lay on your back, and you just float in there. So it's like a sensory deprivation chamber. It's supposed to be like quiet and dark, and you just kind of meditate. And I've heard of people using this to like. I haven't seen one in real life. Kind of not sure I want to. I was gonna say like for somebody like me, I don't think I'd actually want to be in there. But I have heard that they can be really helpful for people who are dealing with like stress and anxiety problems. Uh-oh. Hello, twins. Can you not fit through that door? That's very funny to me. 2 shots and you're dead? It took down the twins in 2 shots. I love this crossbow. I love this crossbow. I've also heard stories about, let's see here, people who did ketamine treatments. And that's not to say that I neither condone nor reject the idea. It's just an interesting thing that people have done. Ketamine is a dissociative, and it allows people to, let's see. So, from what I understand, in a very controlled environment with professionals, psychologists and that sort of thing, you can take ketamine and then they can talk you through some of the worst things that have ever happened to you. And because it's a dissociative, it allows you to face those things without freaking out. And so it can theoretically be used to give people exposure therapy, but exposure therapy can often be traumatic. So it takes the trauma out of the exposure and thereby helps people overcome their extreme anxieties and fears. I've even heard of people overcoming depression and things like that with it, which seems berserk to me. I don't know if that's actually feasible, but random off topic, but I will say I believe your YouTube shorts are doing well. Got 2 of them earlier and saved your stream page. Oh, okay. So you found me on YouTube. Well, that's cool. I'm glad that it's actually working and resulting in people checking me out on Twitch. At some point, I'd like to dual stream, but I don't have that capability right now. But yeah, so I just think those isolation chambers, those sensory deprivation chambers, are a really interesting concept. I don't know if I'd be able to do that though. I think it'd freak me out if I went in one of those tubes. I'm checking the whole place out. Like every time I go into a room, before I go into the next room, I'm checking another one out. So we'll see. I think I actually might have seen one of your comments on a YouTube video. Now that you say that. Just today was a good day. Was it? Because I'm not sure that it was for this guy. He's got a guitar in his gullet, and I feel like today was actually a bad day. What's this? Not telling place. Mr. Puffton desires all digital communication to be printed out. Do not leave digital copies of your communications on any devices, and discard all communications when done with them. Oh, this guy was weird. Bad pivot, squeaky shoes. Hey, you. There it is. That's very funny. Well spotted. I didn't even do that intentionally. It just kind of happened. YouTube is basically the only place I'm on really for new content. Don't use TikTok or Twitter or anything. I don't use Twitter. I'm not... TikTok is going to shake out in one of 2 ways. Either the supposed deal is going to fail, or it's going to succeed, and if it succeeds, I'm out. Bong. Nice. Be able to use that as a weapon. So if the deal goes through, I'm leaving TikTok, and I've dropped off of Instagram a while ago. I'm pretty convinced that most social media is bad for you. and so I am trying to dramatically reduce the amount of social media with which I engage. I don't like Twitch. I don't like Twitch's ownership, I'll say. I think Jeff Bezos is a pile of crap. In fact, I think most of the big business owners are piles of crap. So it's difficult though when you want to do this, when you want to reach out. Like I don't really like YouTube's ownership. There isn't really a place for me to go where it isn't run by some pile of crap. Sorry, TikTok deal. What? I'm sorry, I struggle with auditory stuff a lot. Oh no. So the TikTok deal is El Jefe there, our orange friend in the big white building. He is supposedly going to work a deal for the sale of TikTok, so that it doesn't have to be shut down permanently to appease Congress. And he's talking to marvelous, wonderful people, brilliant people, and he's sure that he's going to get China to approve it, so that well, basically they're trying to get Oracle to buy TikTok. And so yeah, if the deal goes through, the joke is we all leave, and then they just spent billions on nothing, and it's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. Well, if they do, they'll seal my deal of never trying the site. See, that's the thing, is I don't really know how the whole thing's going to shake out. I don't know exactly what to expect. I just know that if it does get sold, it will not be the same. Frankly, it hasn't been the same since it went dark for a day and then came back. It's never been the same entity that it was originally. So I'm looking forward to it in any regard. I'm looking forward to it collapsing, and then whatever new thing takes its place. Because there will be some new thing. There's always a new thing. There's always going to be a new media platform for people to get on and to try to broadcast themselves and stuff. That's become an indelible part of our society at this point. It's not going anywhere. And if Twitch burns to the ground, so be it. If YouTube burns to the ground, so be it. We'll always find some way at this point to share our nonsense with the world. It's become what we do. This is a huge, huge bunker. I had forgotten how big this one is. The calculations work. It triggered several times in 900 AD and 3 times in the 70s. We have to get everyone out of here. We can't let the soft opening go ahead. Dr. Masaki. Oh dear. They found something out. Is that a puppy? Is that some kind of sweet puppy?
She ran into the laundry area.
She did. I saw her run into the laundry area. Excuse me, Miss Pup? Miss Pup, would you come over here? Tolly. Oh, hi. Hello. Hello. Oh my goodness, you're all riled up, huh? Are you all riled up? Do you want to come up here? Up, up, up. Come on up. Up, up, up. Up, up, up. This is my puppy. This is Tolly Zora. She's a crazy pup. Oh my goodness, she loves giving her papa kisses. Yeah. You love your papa, huh? Are you the sweetest girl? We have an emote for her, the Tolly emote. If you want to use that, you can spread the love. What are you doing? What do? You got the crazy face? You're bouncing? Are you gonna play with Aki? Where's the toy? Babe, can you throw a toy down here for her? Maybe her carrot? I want you to see this thing because it's hilarious. I'm sorry, I keep like forgetting which camera I'm supposed to look at here. I really ought to just have it down to one. There's the carrot. Good girl. Yeah, she's just going to go into the laundry pile and she's just going to play with it there. Tolly, come here, sweetie. Come here, sweetie. Come here. Let me see this carrot. Let me see the carrot. Oh my goodness, you're so strong. You're so strong. Oh, you're the strongest puppy. Yes, you are. You're the strongest girl in the whole world. Huh? Look at you. Oh boy. Oh boy. Give me that. Okay, ready? Ready? Where's it gonna go? I love this dog so much. She's my best buddy. I don't know if you know this, but all of the emotes on the channel are drawn by me. And that little emote of Tali is it's based after an actual photo of her. She is such a silly pup. She makes me smile and laugh every day. And usually after dark, she turns into the snuggle monster and she just wants to snuggle. Okay, so I have successfully explored this place to its full extent. I don't think there's any more in here, but we did get a new location on our radar, so we could go check that out. Automod held the what? Oh, it's because you were saying I, but it was saying it's AI. I hate generative AI. So we don't. So it's an automod forbidden term. My wife is an illustrator and a graphic designer, and I've done all of my own illustrations, and I've spent years learning about the craft of making films and television. And, I've done blacksmithing, woodworking, basically any creative hobby that you can think of out there. I really enjoy all of those things. And so for somebody to make a machine that's just going to replace all of that work, I'd consider myself an artist, but my skill is up to question. You know what? Honestly, if you're trying, that's all that matters. For me, effort and giving a damn goes a long way. I'm not a great artist, but I like drawing, and I've put the time to learn how to be a better artist. I'm not a great filmmaker, I'm not a great writer, but I've taken the time to do all of those things and to learn to be better at all of those things. And I think if you're making the effort, then you're doing just fine, as far as I'm concerned. That's one of the big things. It is it's 8 o'clock Eastern time, so I'm going to bugger off for the night. But I do want to thank you very, very much for joining us. It's been really nice chatting with you, getting to know you, and I hope I'll see you at a future stream. If you like, let's see here. If you like, you can hop into the Discord, and you can chat with us. The Discord is not particularly active, but I'm working on trying to make it more active. And the Discord, I always post when I'm going live and stuff, so you'll be able to keep up with the next time that we do a stream. I try for 3 times a week. Doesn't always work out that way. Sunday should be a big long one. Probably be playing from noon to 5 at least. We'll be playing. I was going to say Final Fantasy VII, but what I meant was Resident Evil 7. 2 very different games there, and we'll be having a good time with that. And then it's usually Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, but it shifts up a little bit, and I let people know what's going on in the Discord. So if you want to jump in there, feel free, and if you don't feel pressured. But that's it for me. So I want to say thanks again for showing up, and until next time, it's good night and good luck. I did the animations too.